Monday series. I really wanted to do this just because I see everything on social media and YouTube. Literally anything that you can think of, you can find online. But you don't find a lot of the motivational things, a lot of things that telling you, you know, how to get out of the situation you're in, or giving you the motivation or the strength to think and to feel like you can do it. So that's something I really want to focus on this year, is just staying motivated and not staying within a box. Like, we're always taught to stay in our box or stay in our lane, or sometimes you're just afraid to step out because you're afraid of failing. And we can't be afraid to fail, because otherwise we'll never get anywhere. We realize that those people who are successful are the people who took a risk, they took a step, and they succeeded. Some of those people, of course, are born that way. They're born with a silver spoon, but many of us aren't. We aren't born that way, and there are people who have grown and established themselves out from nothing. And I want everyone, because everyone has the potential to, and so you just have to stop being in a box and step out of a box. And if you are passionate about something, if you know you can do something, don't be afraid to try it, because you never know. You have to fail sometimes 10 times, and that 11th time could be the time that you succeed. If you get up every morning and you're unhappy about the job that you're going to, you're unhappy about being in school, you're unhappy about what you're studying, you're unhappy about the person that you're with, then it's time for you to change it. You need to take steps towards changing your life. You can't wait for your life to change, because it's not going to change unless you do something different. You can't repeat it. You cannot repeatedly. You cannot repeatedly do the same things and expect different results. You have to change your mindset, your actions, and be consistent in your change in order to see a change in your life. And that's something that 2019 has to be the focus on. Being your own change. Be your change in your life, and you will see so many different doors open for you. You'll see so many new opportunities that were always there. You just were never taking them before. You never opened your eyes to them, or you never put your hand out and open and say, I can do this. I can take hold of this and take hold of my life, and not have someone else control me. Whether you're working for someone who you hate and you don't want to work for them, or you're waking up on side of someone that you know you shouldn't be with, or you're going to school because someone else is making you or telling you that you should. Do something that makes you happy. Find what makes you happy and change it. Allow it to grow within your life. Allow yourself to prosper, but you have to change in order for your life to change. You can't expect for your life to be amazing if you're still doing things that aren't amazing. If you're still doing the same old things that you've been doing year after year, and you're just saying, I wish my life would change. I wish that this would get better. I wish that I wasn't with this person. I wish that my job was better. I wish that I was making more money. But what have you done to change it? What have you done to change any of those things? And if you can honestly say that you haven't taken 90 days consistently to attempt to change it, now is the time for you to try and change it. I'm never one for the new year, new me. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that it might be a new you, but it has to be a better you. Don't be new year, new me, and you're still talking to the same friends who are toxic, or still with the same person who's abusive, or still with the same person who is doing you no good. They may not be abusive, but they are not good for you in your life and taking away from your prosperity. You have to do what's going to help you and what's going to make you a better person financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, and take a step out. It takes 11 days for something to grow into a habit, 21 days for it to be a norm. If you haven't done something for 11 days consistently to see what can change in your life, stop complaining. Stop complaining about how bad it is and start working towards making it better. Write it down, make it real, walk into faith. So, what are you going to do to change your life? Not what is someone else going to do for you, not I'm waiting for this person to do this, or this person was going to give me the money to do this, or my mom said I have to do this, or my friends are doing this, I have to do this. What are you going to do in your life to change your life this year, to make it what you've always dreamed for it to be? Don't be a product of your circumstances or where you're from, because some of us grow up and we don't grow up in the best circumstances. We don't grow up with the best family. We don't grow up with the support system. But so what? There are people out there who only have themselves. They don't have parents. They don't have friends. All they have is themselves, but they're still out here grinding and working hard and doing everything that they possibly can to be better and to be prosperous in their lives. So there's no excuse, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What are you going to do with your 24 hours? What are you going to do with your day, with your week, with your month, with the rest of your year? And if you can't do something to better yourself for a year, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? So that is something that you have to think about this week. What am I going to do to better myself today, to make me happy today, to turn my life around today? Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. I'm going to do it when I get older. I'm going to do it when my baby goes to school. I'm going to do it when my husband gets on his feet, when my wife is happy, when my family's taken care of. What are you going to do right now to change everything that's making you unhappy, everything that's holding you back, everything that's just keeping you down, keeping you depressed, keeping you in this mindset that you can't succeed? Because we all can. We are all powerful. No one is made better than anyone else. We all have the same skill set. You just have to tap into it and use it. And don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid to fail, because you might fail, but you might succeed. And you'll never know unless you try. Our goal for this week is to find one thing each day to make yourself happy, and find one thing that you're doing each day to better yourself. No matter what that step may be, you're taking baby steps before we can take adult elephant steps into our new life. This time next week, hopefully you have changed one thing in your life and it will be better. I hope to see you guys this time next week for another Motivational Monday.